Hello everybody, welcome back to ODDCORE. Quite unexpected because just one day after we showcased the game on stream, it got an update. It's in early access, right? So there's constantly updates. We just missed it by one day. And it added a feature which might seem minor, but it added like Goo-re, like maybe a little bit of gore. And I'm just really interested in what they actually changed there. If there's anything else here, not quite sure. Chromatic effects, pixel filter, camera shake. The chromatic effects, why do I leave them on? Because the game has a very unique art style. I don't think it's annoying in this game specifically. The font still a little bit of issues here. Okay, let's get right into it. Yeah, so if you don't know what ODDCORE is, which is very likely because the game is pretty unknown, it's a roguelite FPS with a liminal back rooms setting, and you have pets which you can pet. See? Better than Crimson Desert already. Know you also have pets there. Okay, what are we doing here though? We have 0 tokens, 94 tickets. This is the shotgun, which I wanted to try out just for fun. I could also go with the SMG if you wanted to. I didn't quite see it. I think my sensitivity is perfect, but yeah, it is perfect. You can have 2 guns. Last time we didn't showcase this. You can literally swap between the 2 guns. There's a katana, there's like a shotgun, there's an SMG. Kind of feel like, honestly, I want to try either shotgun, SMG, but we'll see. There's also like different movement abilities. For example, we still have the slide here and jump, but we also now have a magnet pull, which pulls enemies close, which could be a good combination with the shotgun. The one thing I'm still kind of curious about is like, how do you get more music? Because you can swap music in the game, but yeah, I actually don't know. But let's get right started. Yeah, so the core gameplay, you might be wondering, because oh yeah, there is gore now. You might be wondering, what is the core gameplay? Is it a bit distracting compared to not having it? Maybe, but it also looks cool. Yeah, so what does the core gameplay do? It's basically an arena shooter by nature, but it has a cool setting where you have like 5 minutes, and a single enemy you kill gives you a soul, which you can then either use to heal or damage enemies by shooting the soul. You can heal yourself or damage enemies, or open this door for a little bit of soul. And here you can buy upgrades. So you can basically choose something. For example, this gives you nothing, which is amazing. No, you can use that later. We'll see that later. But this gives you fire rate. This one gives you a little bit of attack. This one gives you a little bit of faster cooldown. And every weapon also has an odd fire. In this case, it seems to be some, I don't even know, some disc it throws there. Another one, and also what you can do is you can buy time by shooting the clock here. You can get up to 5 minutes, so don't overspend there. So later, the souls you need here are gonna be more expensive, but you can also get more souls. So yeah, that's the core gameplay loop, and it's already very unique, honestly. Well, there was one enemy left. Yeah, the enemies also do reset when you go into the door, so you can use this if you're being overwhelmed, just to escape a little bit, maybe. Yeah, so if you initially thought it was going to be a walking sim or something, not at all. It's actually a boomer shooter arena. You can shoot the floor here, very cool. This is the shop area of the game. I don't know how many secrets there are in the game, but I'm, still pretty new. And now here's the core palette. You can see I have 3 red cards, 2 blue cards, and 2 green cards in the bottom left here when I open this menu. And you can convert them into massive upgrades here, and they cost you a little bit. So, yeah, you can basically do this, which is pretty nice. And then you also have items you can pick up. Piercing bullets, damage on souls returning to you. Oh, interesting. I've never had this one. That seems pretty cool. Yeah, so as the game is still in early access, do expect the game to change still quite a lot. Or not, right? It depends. But I think these devs actually care a lot about this game, which is great. Like, you can really see this upgrade already compared to the last one we just had. We just showcased a couple of days ago. already like the gore here definitely adds so much more oomph to the kills. Okay, we have maximum souls, but like still wish there was a little bit more of an indicator there. In terms of, you know, that you notice right away that you have enough souls to go here. You will see me maximize damage if possible. Usually I should put chance, which I'm not picking right now. Yeah, we're not using the alt as much right now, but yeah, crit chance is usually pretty good. Yeah, let me quickly test the alt here. It explodes after a while. Is that an enemy or was that an environment? Wait, did I just... a new sticker? Interesting. Okay, you can also just shoot like this to heal you, which means you're basically choosing between upgrades and healing, but later you will be capped anyway when it comes to upgrades, so you should probably always heal first. Oh, the souls actually have a visual effect now when coming back to emphasize the digital damage, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I usually try to stay at roughly like 4 minutes or something. Okay, no more money. See, now the tax, we should have shot that because we don't have enough money. I don't know actually if it disappeared or not. Oh, sorry, I completely forgot to turn on chat. You can always do that only after starting the stream, so let me quickly do that. Okay, very nice. Yeah, we're not using our pole enough. That's because I'm still like learning the gun's basics. How do I like the shotgun? I mean, I'm gonna be honest, my impression of the shotgun is it's probably gonna be you know, a weapon you want to use as an alternative weapon. And they also added like that guns that you don't have equipped, they reload automatically. You can like gun swap a bit more often, and it will be more useful. So there's something cool about this one. This gives you an additional item and it's free the first time you do it. 5% crit, 10% crit whenever you jump, and 20% if you wall jump. Okay. You can pick this one and then can use this one to get a reset on the items, which is pretty dope. More damage on the returning souls. Include both gadgets with burn damage plus 10% burn. So if you go burn later, that could be pretty cool. Yeah, the gadgets, by the way, I mean, I'm gonna pick this one. The gadgets deal damage, so also sliding. I'm basically never slid here, so you'll see me do that much more later, but now it should inflict burn. And yeah, you can also like slide like this. Will also deal a lot of damage actually. So yeah, that's actually one of your best ways to deal AoE in the game, is using these abilities. The game has a lot of movement too, so you can actually wall jump twice and stuff like that, right? So there's definitely movement, but since a lot of levels are actually pretty flat, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, we didn't have enough. Yeah, there are different soundtracks also in the game, which you can swap between. But we only have one right now, which is kind of a shame. So I'm kind of like thinking about actually just like using, you know, like another game soundtrack or something while we're playing this game, because only one song the entire time can be a bit, you know, like it doesn't really bop that hard, honestly. It's okay, right? It's okay. How good is the burn pull? These mice spawn from these things here endlessly. Yeah, that's the... Oh, it doesn't have a lot of range. Actually, I didn't know that. I don't think the game has any crits to speak of, but maybe I'm wrong there. Yeah, I don't know about the shotgun. It seems okay, but it definitely doesn't seem to be as good as the other guns I've tried so far in terms of raw DPS, but don't die to the first boss. What the fuck? Now we're using all our souls for healing, which is fine. Taking damage amplifies shock to nearby enemies. You know, we have like shock and a burn build potentially. But here he wants you to jump. I don't think the game has a double jump though, so I should have probably slit jump there. Whoops. I actually never managed to do that. Yet. Yeah, later we're gonna be playing Distortion 2's favorite game of all time. According to him, not according to me. So definitely looking forward to trying that one out. And hey to Justin! Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better than yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was pretty shit. But today it's better, thankfully. As soon as we have like a lot of cards of different type, we can also go for elemental damage. They made it much cheaper. Didn't I just say last time that the prices here were too high? And they reduced them by 30%. I think that's a pretty good guess on my end then, I guess. Shockwave damage, 10% reload speed. So reload speed is massive for us because the shotgun has to reload the entire time. And I hope also you're doing well to Justin. I feel like we're gonna die here. I have this feeling. Very tight room. So the shotgun gets for me. To be honest, the shotgun is pretty damn mid. But not because the shotgun itself is weak, but more so because the game actually has there's something here. More so because the game actually has more long-range encounters, and I don't really see the advantage of using a short-range gun. And maybe that's gonna change when I use it a bit more, but for now it seems like not amazing. I don't understand the right click. Maybe I should have read what it does, because it seems like it's maybe not good to shoot it at enemies, but you want to shoot it in the air. And then wait for it to explode or something. Maybe it has like massive AoE. I mean, not that massive, I guess. Okay, time's ticking. But you do get like regen when time is low, so it's kind of not the worst thing ever. We don't have anything left. Very nice. Did I do anything there? Shooting at enemies does seem to be fine. Should we go and use the SMG instead? Holy shit, we're wasting so much for healing, because I get hit so much with the shotgun, because... No, the item! Okay, I kind of wish there was a way to actually... Because I always press E, because right, the game has a time limit, so it's kind of good to press it right away. But whenever a chest pops, I literally already have pressed E. So they kind of have to block E for a while when there's a chest or something. Or find a way to actually notify you ahead of time, so you know, like, oh, chests spawn incoming or something. Because that does happen a bit too often for my taste. I think it's a good idea to actually focus on these fucking big ones first. There must be some rat spawner, or did I already kill it? No, I didn't. Man, this is really cool with the stars here. I mean, 50% damage always sounds so amazing that I'm like, you know, I just have to buy it, but maybe that's a mistake. 10% of health loss is damage within 2 meters, 3 damage and souls return to you, 10% reload speed. I mean, the reload speed really increases your DPS though, like pretty much. Oh, we have to play capture the zone. So this is not tied to a specific level, but actually every level can get like these cool modifiers, which is a cool idea, honestly. Not a lot of games actually use capture, like Dominion-based modes these days, which is kind of unfortunate. I do like that, right? Like, it's pretty cool. Okay, where are the other ones over there? Ah, shit. I only have one movement ability. You can get 2 if you want to. But I kind of chose the magnet instead. But here, killing enemies is not the main focus. Arcade shooter? I mean, it is an arcade shooter for sure. It's more of an arena shooter, right? A boomer style arena shooter. And it's specifically is also obviously a roguelite, which I guess is the more important genre because that is what makes it more interesting, right? I think time also runs while you're doing this, which is great. Yeah, I'm not going hard on red, but I mean, how does ammo actually affect the gun? That is a very good question, actually. Do I even see my ammo anywhere? Because would that give me 3 shots if I pick this? No, it doesn't do anything, right? Because it's too low of a value. Yeah, we need to still get the other zones. Oh, we can't really climb this, I don't know why. Yeah, enemies spawn endlessly here, so you're not really incentivized to kill that many enemies. And I really like this game. Like, really, it's actually really fun. Yeah, I like the feel. I guess, like, you know why I'm saying Voidigo the entire time. First of all, it's very unique in what it does, but also it has the same pink color scheme, which is why I thought of Voidigo right away when I saw it first. I was like, oh, this looks like Voidigo. What the fuck is this thing? It has a bazillion HP, that's what it has. Did he just spawn a blob on me? Yeah, the faster reload definitely makes the gun way better. Where is our friend the blob? He does like TP around. Well, he's all the way over there. Wait, how the fuck am I meant to go there? With have full souls. Okay, before anything, I should maybe buy time. I don't know. Like maybe it's good to let time tick out and then go back in the last moment. But there are also like encounters, like elite encounters, where you basically would die. So. I mean, Doom Eternal Horde mode does sound like it could be an arena shooter. Because I never played the Horde mode, right? I just like, I'm just assuming we could feel like... Oh my god! Wait, he has Death Laser? Wow, he completely destroyed me. Did not expect that at all. Okay, that big guy is #1 target in the future. I thought we were going to focus on the boss and maybe everything else he spawns there. That is crazy. You know what? As boring as it is, the pusher game has been pretty pretty good for me. And there's, by the way, a cool roguelite if you actually like this type of gameplay. It's called Coin, and it's basically a roguelite built around this premise here, like a coin pusher roguelite. Come on, give me the big one. Just one time. I never got the big one. Motherfucker. I guess like you would want to wait for even more of them, but they're still moving. They're still moving. There's still physics going on here. You can see these here. They're still like in purgatory, so maybe they're going to actually push the big one. Yeah. Oh, nice physics. Massive physics right there. Just like the real world. By the way, the game was made by an AI. You can definitely tell here. Come on! You son of a bitch. Yeah. He's going hard. Yeah. No! They disappear because... Okay, they disappear a bit too soon and this one a bit too late. Fuck me. Well, almost. And we still got 4,000 tickets, which is pretty decent. Win big. But how about we actually... What even is this here? Can you buy music? No, this is the arena where you can test shit. And the dog is here too. The cat. Yeah, who's a good kitty and who's a good dog and who looks like he's straight out of Minecraft? Okay, what do we do about... how do we get more music? That's the #1 question. Fastest to win. Wait, you can win this game? You can win runs? That's actually crazy. Also, watching your other streams, you haven't gotten Hollow Knight true ending? Do you? Yeah, probably not, right? Because if it's like tied to the Gauntlet stuff or something else. Do you remember when you are fighting the Hollow Knight and Hornet binds him down? Fighting the Hollow Knight and Hornet binds him. Fighting the Hollow Knight. You mean at the end of the game? I mean, are you fighting the Hollow Knight in Silksong? Okay, where would we get more music? Would you put that in a diner? Like the jukebox, maybe? But I only have one. Right, how can I order here? What do I order? Oh yeah, one-time shit thing, item. How do you clear saves? No, we don't clear saves. We already were in the toilet. Set the tunes. No, buy the tunes. We only have one. Wait, what was this? There was like this thing here? Oh, you can look at the items there. A playlist a day keeps the mind rot at bay. But how do I get more music though? Because we only have one track, which 2 tracks would already be a game changer. Change leaderboard display type. Global stats, highest parkour, whatever that means. Yeah, where would I get more music? I mean, I'm literally gonna Google this because I want to know. ODDCORE more music. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can get more music. I just don't know where it is. I mean, we can buy, like... You can wear the rainbow, which looks... It could be pretty obnoxious. You can buy a shark. And a dinosaur. Wait, don't we already have the dinosaur? I think we do. For rappelling purposes. Push gadgets. I'm not gonna lie, I would like more music, for sure, but if I can't find it, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is, man. I mean, I'm very sure we're gonna find music eventually. Those are... Can we get in the pipe? No. Oh, whatever. This is this time we're gonna do a different run. We're gonna do SMG, I think, for this run. Seems pretty good. So there's one weapon type missing, very much so. It's an assault rifle. Yeah, the assault rifle is missing, and I'm not quite sure why. Still, I think the magnet combo is pretty good for this one. The slide is definitely better than the dash. Racing Through My Mind. Yeah, I know, that's the song we're playing right now. Beat the big man. Okay, we have to beat the big man. Maybe the big man has music for us too, or there's music over here. We'll see. Surely there is music somewhere. Maybe on top of the disco ball. Yeah, at the end of the game, you can dream nail him and take you to the real final boss. Oh, you mean the guy in Hollow Knight is called Hollow... Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, now I know what you mean. Okay, I didn't know. You see names on me. Yeah, alright, now I know who you mean. Okay. You can also dream nail him. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't even think of that. 10% crit chance whenever you jump and 20% if you wall jump. And how about we... It's only active while jumping though. Where would we get music? I mean, they could hide it inside of a level, just as a pickup, just like with the... You know, with the... What are they called? Stickers or whatever? Stamps? I mean, I thought like green was pretty good in general. Maybe yellow is actually the way to go though. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, you can tell I just literally go for red every single time, which I think is not a bad idea at the start at least. Percent-based ammo could also be pretty good. The start is so cheap. Honestly, the burn on pull was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there was something in the corner. Shit, that was a stamp, I think. You know what? Maybe this has Maybe this has music. Maybe they hit music here. Yeah, I can explain the game in a moment. And if you ever play Hollow Knight again, you should try to get the training. Yeah, sure, why not? As long as it doesn't entail beating the gauntlets, which I really didn't like doing at all. Like I said, like it was like 10 minutes easy and then one hard thing, and you're like, why do I have to do the easy stuff every single time? It was really not that fun. For me, obviously. So, the game is very simple. Like, it's a roguelite, right? You get upgrades, you pick stuff up. The thing we just came from was the hub world, where you buy the meta upgrades, because it's a roguelite, you get more stuff over time. And like a roguelike, which is basically always the same, no matter how often you play it. And most games these days are roguelite, and people use the term roguelike and roguelite interchangeably. And usually they just use roguelike, which is technically wrong, but you know, it's stuck a bit more. This is a small nuance. And basically what we do is like we clear as many enemies as we can, then we get like meta progression stuff, buy new shit, and then we try to get as far as possible and beat the game, right? Beating the game probably entails killing some sort of bosses, which we haven't yet, so yeah. It's basically like Hades 2. Just imagine it's Hades 2, but completely different gameplay. And less lore, I guess. 5% crits. Get another item here. 10% damage. I mean, 10% damage is kind of... It sounds weak, but I'm pretty sure... this 50% more damage from over here is added to the formula differently than this one. So yeah, I think the math behind it might be so that 10% here is more valuable. Yeah, which I don't like actually. I don't like when games use different parts of the damage formula and they don't really expose to you which it is, right? If it's like base damage or multiplier or, right? Yeah, it's sometimes because it's misleading, right? You see 10%, the other one's 50, and you're like, hey, wait, what? That's shit, but actually it's pretty good. I mean, I don't care about time for now, honestly. The tax goes up over time, so we want to make sure to spend as many things here. And here you buy, basically this room here is your time buying room, and you need souls to enter, and you can buy like these cards, which you then can trade for better power-ups, but they also already give you power-ups in the first place. Yeah, and you can summon the room wherever you want, as long as you have enough souls, and the only exception, I guess, is the red rooms where you can't summon anything. And this is basically Squid Game. Yeah, we're basically in Squid Game now. Yeah, right click on this gun is super good. It's like a lingering AoE. Yeah, makes it really nice. Yeah, so what you see me doing this, basically I'm shooting this portal. Instead of shooting it at a wall, I'm shooting it at my feet, so it just can go in instantly. Okay, when are we gonna buy time? Never. Needs time. No, we should definitely jump. Nothing matters. And now we're in Death Stranding. Okay, now we're in a purge, which means we're not going to be able to actually go into the portal, I think. So this is why you always want to have time, because time's going to become really tight sometimes here. I mean, this early on, it's going to be fine, but should be one more guy. 20 max HP, not too bad. Yeah, them adding the blood was a really cool idea. I don't actually know if you can turn it off though, because some people might be like, oh, now my child can't play this game anymore. I mean, why would you let your child play this game in the first place? Because the visual style might be a bit weird for them if they're too young, but... can you mute pets? I mean, that's interesting. So if you don't like meow 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 the entire time, you can actually not turn off the gore for now. That's obviously something they should add in the future, because you know, like, oh, you can have max goose stains though. Actually, you can turn that to 0, so never mind. You can probably turn it off. Yeah, that's actually really cool, because you have to think about it. In terms of, I mean, why would I leave it at 200? Because it's for visual clutter, right? If there's too much of it, everything's just pink at some point. Yeah, because you know, like, depending on how young your child is, obviously you don't want to play too violent games, depending also how the child is, right? I myself, you know, I grew up, you know, as the own, I was basically in charge of what I was playing. So at a very young age, I was obviously playing like games like Unreal, Unreal Tournament, Soldier of Fortune, right? So for me, violence was always like a part of the gaming experience, but I do know friends who were like, you know, they had problems with that a bit more than me, with like violence and scary things. But I was always okay with it, right? I never minded it too much, because I obviously knew it was a video game, right? So... But yeah, depending on what your child is like, having all that might not be good. So the options are always good, based on what I'm saying. If you can reduce violence for kids, that's always a nice thing. I mean, this is pink blood, and those are like not even humanoids, but you know what I mean still. Obviously, at some point, you know, like, killing is killing, and having some visual representation is more realistic. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose. Holy shit, I almost forgot about the time. Fuck me. Yeah, the max goo stance, that's basically how much goo was probably on the ground at any one time. And it might also be a performance option, depending on how taxing that is. Because the game should theoretically run on very old hardware. Theoretically, I'm saying, because modern games often look like they should run on like decade-old hardware, but they don't. So take that with a grain of salt. But obviously you can see, right, we're locking at 230 FPS, which is my set FPS limit for G-Sync range. Yeah, so if you don't know, if you have a G-Sync monitor, you actually have to lock your FPS to under your refresh rate and enable driver V-Sync to get... Holy shit. Did I just TP out by accident? I should have done the deal with the devil shit. Yeah, so that's how you do it, right? You basically enable G-Sync, enable driver V-Sync, and set an FPS limit under your refresh rate. The lower your refresh rate is, the lower the limit can be. Like, for example, if you're at 144 Hertz, usually 140 is a safe bet, right? But the higher the FPS get, the higher the fluctuations get. So you, whenever you leave G-Sync range, basically, so you go beyond above your monitor's refresh rate, you get tearing. If you don't know what tearing is, that's basically the effect that the graphics card, when your panel basically refreshes from usually from top to bottom, and then when the graphics card sends a new image, it basically sends it right away to wherever the monitor is refreshing, and then you get like 2 images or even more at the same time on screen, and that's perceived as this like classic like line you see sometimes when playing a game. Yeah, so that's called tearing, and G-Sync avoids that by syncing the graphics card's images to the monitor, right? So basically the monitor tells exactly how many images it can display, and the graphics card tells the monitor, hey, I'm ready, here's a new image, and the monitor's cool, I'm gonna refresh. And the monitor can only refresh as fast as the refresh rate, obviously, so you can never go above it, or the monitor will not be fast enough to actually, will actually not be fast enough to refresh. Yeah, and then there will still be tearing. And sometimes there's also a lower bound. That means like the range might not actually be 0 to your refresh rate, but like maybe something like 40 FPS your refresh rate or something. So you also don't want to drop too low. Upgrade from the odd-mart vending machines also gives you the lowest possible input latency technically on your monitor, because it basically has a perfect, like, tearing-free input latency. But obviously the input latency would be slightly lower if you didn't use V-Sync, but then you would get tearing again, which defeats the entire purpose. Upgrade from the, and also you something's called G-Sync, right? Something's called VRR. So maybe your monitor is like not G-Sync certified, but most people have a NVIDIA GPU. But yeah, also on consoles it's just called VRR, variable refresh rate. It does the same thing. So yeah, my monitor is also technically not G-Sync certified, but it's an OLED, right? There was a time where there was a G-Sync module in monitors. I mean, it still exists. And basically what that does, it so there's like an overdrive. When you have, okay, a little bit of technical stuff. Most displays are still LCD displays, and they need to, the crystals in there, they need a certain voltage for certain refresh rates, and it's called an overdrive, and to have like less ghosting. And usually the overdrive is set to something close to the max refresh rate. I have to pause because the time's running away. And the funny thing is, what happens is, if you drop lower with VRR, for example, I mean, you're 60 FPS or something, then the image is still pretty blurry because the overdrive doesn't change, right? And what the G-Sync module basically does, it adds adaptive overdrive, which means the LCD can change its overdrive relative to whatever the display is displaying, which leads to significantly less blur if you're dropping below your panel refresh rate. And that's pretty cool, but it's completely unnecessary on modern displays that have OLED technology, because the panel refresh is so fast that actually doesn't matter anymore. So you don't need a G-Sync certified or G-Sync module on OLEDs anymore. So it's more of a legacy feature for LCDs. Yeah, but yeah, a little bit of a monitor aside here. Upgrade from the odd-mart vending machines. Okay, you can buy 3 now. Did you mention that we're like wasting so much time in explaining things instead of playing me? Yeah, but the key takeaway is if you have G-Sync or VRR, just turn it on, limit your FPS, and turn on V-Sync. The driver. Not in the game, by the way. In the game it has to be off, otherwise it usually overrides the driver stuff sometimes and it just leads to janky behavior. Also FPS limit in the driver for the same reason. You can also use Reverb Tuner or something, but usually driver is fine. We're so fucked actually, what am I doing? We wasted so much time, we almost have no cards. Yeah, the thing that pisses me off though is, right, all these explanations, right, like, and how you set it up, it should be the default, but it's not. Like, the NVIDIA doesn't ship it like that, right? And I'm like, why? Yeah, that's the thing I'm not really... I don't understand, right? If you have a technology like VRR, G-Sync, shouldn't it be just like set and forget instead of, oh, you have to do 3 things in order for it to work, and they're not on by default usually? Like, that's, in my opinion, really stupid. And again, another reason why I say like PC gaming is maybe not the easiest straightforward thing, because I mean, yeah, on console you still have to enable VRR, but it's not as annoying, right? Yeah, but once you've done it, right, it's done, but you have to know. If you don't know, you might use your entire monitor wrong. Some people buy a high refresh rate monitor, and Windows doesn't default to the high refresh rate, so they're using like 60 Hz on the 240 Hz monitor, and you're like, wow, you know, because they don't know better, right? It's not their fault, it's like Windows not doing it correctly. And honestly, today, the easiest way to get probably good advice there is hopefully chatbot. I actually didn't ask them, because since I'm pretty much an expert on that field, I wonder what chatbot would say there. Yeah, I can't even know if chatbot would do the right things there, but yeah, I kind of wonder though. That would be the easiest way to actually set up your PC then, just like listen to chatbot. Wait, there was a chest sound, wasn't there? Fuck. You know, we have to capture these guys. You look so cute. Come on, don't run away from me! You wanna be saved or not? I mean, I don't know if they're saving them, but just assuming here. 14? No. Did I kill it? I didn't intend to kill it. Okay, maybe this level is the worst level ever for this because it's so big. Wow. Jesus. Yeah, this level kind of unlucky for this one. Oh, you can see them there. There's the marker. Nice. I mean, whatever, a little bit more time. We have to focus on buying more. Buying is more important. Capitalism, #1. 5? What do you mean 5? 5 of everything? Or do we get 5 of everything? What? Oh, it costs you 5 of everything, or what? For 1 item. Shotgun out bigger, does more damage, and moves slower. And it's epic. I mean, we can use the shotgun again, I guess. Holy shit! Okay. I mean, that's a pretty massive alt now. Is it any good? Probably. I mean, I guess like the cooldowns on the alts kind of incentivizes weapon swapping anyway. Why is this thing such a piece of shit? I don't even know what hit me. Holy! Okay, that's pretty... Okay, and then the guy comes there. Maybe it's because we took too long on that room? Okay, wait, that actually makes this gun very interesting suddenly. Just having this mega nuke here seems pretty damn decent to me. Wish I could destroy the shield guy more efficiently, not gonna lie. I mean, we're honestly not using the pole as much, because I don't even know why. Ah, fuck time. Nah! A little bit of time is always good enough with poor. I hope it doesn't use the souls when you don't have the tax required. Woo! Wait, he hit me? Oh, fuck me. Is it because I'm slow? Maybe it is actually. Gadget damage, ammo restore, and soul pickup. Yeah, but how does that actually work with a shotgun? Right, like, this sounds really good, but if it's like not rounded up, it's completely useless. Otherwise, it would literally mean we'd never have to reload again. I mean, I don't want to heal fully because we still have lifesteal. The heals are so expensive when you think about it, though. Which is good, right? You're not supposed to base roll that, so it's pretty nice. This is a pretty tough room, man. Like, there's like a bazillion enemies. Shouldn't that deal AoE damage, or am I missing something? Should have read what it does for sure. I mean, we do seem to get ammo back every now and then. Holy. But it does allow you to farm pretty nicely. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's more optimal to run close on time though, for like the bonus from the green one. I mean, fire rate doesn't really matter that much. There should be like a rat spawner somewhere. Huh? I don't really know what he did there, to be honest. Okay, these always have a chest spawn. 10% movement speed into extra damage. I do wonder if the damage is also for skills. Because that would mean that sliding here should deal an amazing amount of damage now. What does it... Right click is so weird. Where does it actually home when you shoot at the ground? I mean, the shotgun is pretty good. The more I play it, because it does have really big AoE when you're shooting at an enemy further away. Why did the tax go down though? Is it because we're not buying enough? It gets more expensive? Okay, we have like 3 bullets now, which is pretty good instead of 2. Like, do you have to shoot those? Probably, right? Woo! We're so fucked. we're actually so fucked. Holy, yeah, what the fuck? Mid slide? Okay, I think actually the other gun might be, we should have gone for the SMG, but we got the upgrade. Whatever, we're gonna go next. I hope it does remember my positioning here though. I'm not sure though. Yeah, let's go. Sometimes it does reset, which sucks. Come on, just a little bit of luck. I wish you could just hold down your button to spam them, but whatever. Wait, did it just go away and respawn? Yeah, it did actually. I mean, this one's just too good. Like, why would you ever play something that requires skill if you can literally just spam left click? We're almost at 10k. I mean, we could also buy a new weapon like this one here, the big bomber boom and the bubble blowing fan, which sounds very interesting to me. Sure, let's buy this one. We can also unlock new upgrades for the run itself here. Maybe there's also new music every now and then. I have no idea. Yeah, so this adds them to the item pool of items which you can pick up, I assume, right? This doesn't tell you actually. Yeah, so we're getting more variety. Yeah, but you don't have to gamble. You can also do skill-based things, right? You can literally, I mean, I don't have a token, but you can play like these games here, right? Which are inherently skill-based. So yeah, if you don't like gambling, you can also play rigged games, where you never win. Oh, it's a turtle! What the fuck? Oh yeah, I bought that one, I remember. Yeah, it was like, I bought a turtle, but I didn't know. That's cute. Yeah, we had like a pet turtle when we were in the US. Was super cute. We rescued it from the road. It was slightly injured, and we brought it to the doctor and then kept it as a pet, and then released it obviously after a while again when it was like healthy again. Yeah, but it was super cute though. What? Does this deal damage, or is it just a meme? Huh? I don't understand. Okay, this is a grenade launcher. I understand this one, right? This one's pretty simple. Yeah, this is a grenade launcher. This one, we're gonna have to see enemies actually. Maybe it sucks up things. What? What? Oh my god, this is so weird. Wait, you suck them in? And then you use their energy as bubbles? Okay. What is the weakness? That's what I'm asking. Holy, this thing seems fucking OP. What do you mean? Wait, this is not a gun, this is the wind button. No, but for real though, what in the fuck? Fire, burn damage percent, burn rate. I mean, we can try to go for burn build. How do you do that? I have no idea. Maybe there's music inside of this house. Music. On top of it, maybe? In the chimney? I like gambling in games that adds more fun. I mean, if you like gambling, yeah, just be aware that real life gambling is obviously very damaging to your economy. So if you're prone to gambling in games, do keep, I mean, I do like it too in games, but do keep an eye out when you interface with like gacha games or something, or like real gambling. And if you have the same feeling there and maybe even loss of control, stay away from those, obviously, because gambling addictions are very real. So that's why they exist, right? Like the gambling exists. And always gambling is rigged against you, right? There's no gambling in the world that is made to for you to win. And the easy explanation is, how can you know that, right? They're companies that make money. So they have to have at least a percentage of the money that people spend has to be net profit on average, right? So statistically, you're going to maybe lose maybe only a few percent depending on what game you play, but you're going to lose, right? So yeah, and the company wins, not you, who like provides gambling, the gambling providers. And you had two hamsters, one of them exploded. Oh, did you like give them something wrong to eat or something? Like, usually hamsters don't explode. We also had like two gerbils, which are like the desert mice, basically. They were also really, really cute. And then we gave them to the school when we went back to Germany. We couldn't keep them, obviously. Yeah, so we had them for like a year and a half or so. You're gonna blame me for your addiction. I mean, you should probably blame the state for not protecting children from gacha games, to be really honest. Because you can blacklist yourself from casinos, but these days casinos are only a part of the gambling bubble. Bubble? Where's the fucking last enemy though? Oh, there it is. This gun is, I mean, calling it a gun is almost like, I don't even know what this is. This thing. So he's like the... Can you kill it? I mean, whatever, he's like watching me because I'm slow or something. You're gonna... What in the... Wait, what is this? Molten daggers? I can't read this one. Clone for your home. Clone! Wait, clone for your home. Wait, what is this? Molten daggers epic. Please confirm. Okay. You can duplicate an item? But why? Huh? A real question, why? And we don't have any cards, because I never went back to the place, and you can't go from here for whatever reason. These are like insane. It said odd, maybe that's the best, highest tier of items. I should have definitely bought cards, that was a big mistake on my end. Oh, whatever, I can still buy them now. Oh, that was really a big L, because now we don't have the damage upgrades. I should have also bought the refresh for 0. Okay, well, playing like shit. Here you go. You must have overheated something because you just randomly exploded. That sounds actually like you played the hamster microwave minigame, like the Flash game. Yeah, back when the internet was new, everything was known, right? Like every fucking meme was like, oh, you know this? Yeah, everybody knew, right? And these days, almost nobody knows anything. 6-7 is, I think, the most commonly known meme these days, but there are not a lot of memes that everybody knows these days. And back then, every single thing, like every Flash game, everything, everybody knew it because there were not that many, right? It was like very, very small back then. And all the normies were still off the internet, so it was pretty chill. Like, people were less toxic, and not for real, I'm not even kidding. The golden age of the internet online interaction was definitely before everybody joined. Yeah, the lower the barrier to access, the more idiots come in. It's just what it is. It is true though. I'm not saying like idiots in the main that they're stupid, but they sometimes do behave in an awkward way. Yeah. Back then, Reddit would have been a paradise. I mean, it still is actually. If you don't use the... Actually, if you use Reddit just for porn, it's pretty good. As long as you don't interface with human beings beyond that. Yeah, now don't ask me why people would comment on porn on Reddit. That I don't understand. It's the same reason why I don't understand why people would comment on porn on Pornhub and other sites. Like, I mean... yeah, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm old-fashioned there. That I consume porn. What are we doing? Infection? This sounds like shit. I don't think this gun is meant for this. Maybe it is actually. I don't know. Okay, never mind. It's actually the best gun in the game. How do you lose with this gun? I'm not even kidding. Like, how do you lose? Literally everything that touches you dies. I mean, I guess like ranged enemies would be pretty damaging to you. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, I mean, I might not touch this gun again because it seems like it breaks the game quite hard. Can you actually get apples from the tree? I mean, you can get the tree and then maybe the apples. Oh, the apples usually fall. Breath of the Wild wins again. Oh wait, we still have to kill one of them. Oops. Man, I'm really fucking this up, huh? Okay, we have nothing left here. Hamsters die in the weirdest way. I mean, I don't know that much about hamsters dying, to be honest. Yeah, in general, like, when I did my practical semester in university, I was like at a place that did optogenetics, which is basically they edited a gene of mice, so their brain became photosensitive, and then used bold contrast, which is blood oxygenation level dependency in MRI. Basically shows when you use blood, it's, you know, like when you consume energy, you have more blood flow, and you can measure that blood flow signal, and then you can know where like there was brain activity. That's the bold contrast. And you could basically more oxygen comes in at that location via blood. And the funny thing is, they took that gene from like some sort of, what is it called, like a jellyfish, right? Like a certain jellyfish, and then basically you put a laser in the mice brain, on the mice brain, and you activate the laser, and you try to basically, you know, measure things, and you can even make the mouse move like a robot if you want to. So it's a very, very, I would say, you know, like, not great experiment to be done on the mice, to be honest. I wish we didn't have to do it on mice, but it gives you a lot of insights into the brain and everything. And then back then, also the story, I told it already multiple times on stream, but we were basically using the animal scanner, which is like 9 Tesla, which is a human scanner is maybe like 3 Tesla or something, and the Earth's magnetic field is orders of magnitude smaller, right? It's a very strong magnetic field, basically. And the funny thing is, whenever I was walking around it, I did get a little bit nauseous, right? Like the magnetic field did seem to affect me in a side way. But there was this guy who was basically a biologist from one of the most renowned universities around here, and he always came to, you know, he was the guy in charge of prepping the mice and everything. And the funny thing is, one day, well, not funny, he had a scalpel in his hand, right? And he forgot that he had it in his hand, and he went into the scanner room. And one thing you have to know about MRI, like magnetic resonance imaging, is that the scanner it has like a it uses like a superconductive loop, which is always has to be cooled very lowly, and it's done with the gas, and the gas cannot be turned on and off, right? So what you basically do, you run it 24/7 because it's like stopping is very, very expensive. It's called quelching, releasing all the gas at once. And the funny thing is, he went into the room and the scalpel barely missed, thankfully, the person who was inside. He could have killed him by doing it. It's like a bullet, right? It accelerates incredibly fast. And then was like stuck in the center of the scanner. And then we were like faced with the choice, do we actually quelch, which is at least 100k? So basically this button costs you 100k when you press it. Or do we remove it otherwise? And we just obviously before quelching, we were like, you know what? Nobody's in immediate danger. There's nobody in the scanner, no animal, nothing. I mean, the animal probably wouldn't have been worth 100k to those people, which is fair. But not fair to the animal, but, you know, for the experiment. But at the end of the day, we put some cable binders around the scalpel, and we're like 5 people. We had 5 people pulling on this fucking scalpel. The force was immense, right? Just have to imagine this small fucking scalpel, and 5 people barely managed to pull it out of the scanner. That was absolutely fucking crazy. Yeah, so it worked a lot with MRI actually. Like MRI was like the first step, and then obviously AI later. Yeah, so it did like, I guess, you know, a lot of quantum physics and stuff like that was super fun, right? I really like that part, but I do think AI is more important. That's why I moved to that field. Yeah, but okay, let me quickly drink something, and then we're gonna continue. You think Gen Alpha and memes are just noise pollution? I mean, if they make people happy, they do what they do, right? Memes are there to make people happy and laugh. 6-7 is fine. I mean, we had 69 though. Who needs 6-7? We have 69. Real, tangible, real numbers like 69. There's something behind this one. You heard an interesting story from a nurse, a patient going for an MRI with a metal butt plug. And I mean, yeah, as soon as you have metal, or even like remotely like magnetic objects there, it's super dangerous. And yeah, there's the awareness that it's never off is so important, right? It's always on, so yeah, there's no time where you can go close with something magnetic. Ammo restore and soul pickup. I mean, does this thing even have ammo? I mean, gadget cooldown seems pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. There are a lot of stories about this going wrong, unfortunately, but it's important to know about them because it informs you about the, you know, the risk, which is a real risk, right? Yeah, so MRI definitely among the safer ones, right? Like a lot of people think of MRI, especially it had the word nuclear in it initially, but people were like, oh, nuclear radiation, right? Cold War, we don't like this. And the funny thing is, MRI is safe, right? As far as we know, at least. It doesn't have any side effects. It doesn't cause cancer. It doesn't alter anything in the long term, right? It's just like, it basically just alters the spin of your atoms, which doesn't seem to do much, though, in the grand meta things. And I like CT, which is super dangerous, obviously, because it's extremely high radiation. And, you know, obviously you should do it if you have a serious medical reason to, but yeah, that's serious radiation, right? That's very dangerous. And MRI is not at all. If you get an MRI, you get that every day. It doesn't really matter. I mean, maybe a bit loud and your ears might suffer, but you usually have like head plugs or something. You might be wondering, why is it so loud? And because people maybe think, oh, it's so loud, it's so scary. It's loud because they're like coils, which change the magnetic field. And the magnetic field change is so strong that basically it shakes the shim coils, right? They're like moving. And an MRI sequence basically persists, is like a different type of like, they try to excite this, I could say spins and whatever, like, you know, like the T1 times T2. I'm not gonna go into details because that doesn't help you. It's basically you have like a radio signal you get from your body, and you wanna change how you create the signal, and for that you need strong magnetic field changes. And you do them over and over again. That's why it sounds like and stuff like that, or something, right? But this is not dangerous. It's just literally mechanic stuff for a magnetic field change. It does nothing. It's no radiation, nothing. I mean, it is magnetic field change, which I guess like it's still like in the same physical domain, but it doesn't do anything like radiation to the body, so you don't have to worry at all about that actually. Yeah, MRI is super cool technology, and actually crazy that that was invented this early, honestly. It is actually crazy. I mean, the signal induces a current then in your receptors, yeah, but like in your basically, I mean, I guess like the radio receptors, or whatever you want to call them in plain English. Yeah, so basically, yeah, you do induce current via those small, like, I mean, it's like one spin almost has no signal, but a lot of the aligned spins has a lot of signal. And the way it basically works is different atoms have different, you know, like frequencies where you can actually, you know, like put them, align them, and then they do like a macro signal effect, basically, yeah. But it's, yeah, it's very cool. It's very, very cool. Amazing technology, but it has limitations. You might be wondering, why don't we do CTs and MRIs both? Because they can see different things better, because not all atoms are visible very well on the MRI. So for some tissue types, you want to have different approaches. And also CT is vastly cheaper, and yeah, and especially a normal, you know, like scan that's not a CT is way cheaper, right? And also pretty low radiation dose in general if you don't have it too often. So yeah, it's mostly affordability, and the cheapest one you can actually get is ultrasound. And ultrasound, you might be wondering, why is there not much ultrasound? Because ultrasound actually takes down your time when you talk about it. No, ultrasound actually is very cheap, but it's very difficult to do. Like, you really are dependent on the person doing the ultrasound, right? If I go into a CT scanner, it doesn't matter if the biggest idiot is pressing the start button for the exam, but if you do an ultrasound, it's very important that he knows exactly where he's looking, the angles, and that's what basically AI is probably going to change. So ultrasound is going to be even more omnipresent and more consistent across user. Okay, why are we talking about ultrasound? 5%? Wait, that was actually... I didn't even know they had different values. Why am I not buying time? Bought time. Don't worry about it. Oh no, and it's before the boss. Uh-oh, how do you fight this guy with this weapon? Yeah, I'm not confident that this weapon is gonna kill him fast enough. But once he spawns the ads, I think we're gonna be just fine. Or not. Are we kind of cooked? Never. I am the one that cooks. We should not have swapped the gun. The gun's fucking miserable. Don't worry about it. We got plenty of time. We got full HP. We don't, but... Okay, the downside of this gun is it kind of sucks against bosses, but... Okay, both gadgets have burn damage now. That's pretty nice. Okay. I mean, if you don't have this, you're kind of fucked, I'm not gonna lie. Well, the cooldown was too big. What could I have done? Do I get a double jump eventually? Because it kind of feels like... I mean, maybe a wall jump? No, there was no wall, right? What an interesting, quote-unquote, gun. It's so stupid though. What the fuck? There he is, waiting for me. Can I dupe something again? No, it's not there. Wait, it's not there always. What do you mean error? Oh, because it wasn't close enough. Create a trail fire as you run. 100% damage on your weapon inspection. Wait, you can inspect your weapons. I forgot about that. Wow. Maybe we have a little bit of fire bonus here. Maybe we don't really need the bubbles, honestly. Maybe we need them against bigger guys like this guy. Yeah, I wish there was more of a tell though when you're gonna get when you're like full souls. I wish like there was a big like, oh, you're in max souls, right? A big pop-up in the middle or something. Maybe there is and I don't see it or something, but whatever it is not noticeable enough for me, right? That's basically the point I'm trying to make. Even if it's there, I don't really notice it. I know it blinks in the bottom left corner, but yeah, I just wish there was a massive pop-up that's like, by the way, you know, your souls are full. This weapon is so weird. I don't need time right now. We are gonna buy this one. 5 tax? What did I do? What did I do to get 5 tax? Is it because I'm not buying enough? Wait, bro, I'm pretty sure I can't do this without the... Wait, how? Okay, I should have waited for the jump. Well, whatever. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Like a double jump definitely seems like, or a sprint or something, right? There's no sprint, I think, in the game. Or is there? I don't think so. Okay, this gun is a bit unbalanced, at least early game. Later, I don't know, like on high difficulties, late game runs, sure it might be complete fucking ass, what do I know, right? But right now, it seems like extremely fucking OP. Yeah, so if you can't aim, this is, I mean, not that the game has a lot of aiming requirement anyway, but if you can't or don't want to aim at all, like 6 tax? Is it because we're like too fast here, or what the fuck is going on? Is it, maybe it decreases over time or something. I don't actually know. Yeah, I wonder how the tax works exactly, because it does go down again eventually. Yeah, most enemies are melee, right? What are they gonna do? Yeah, what are they gonna do when you just suck them in? Should be one enemy. There it is. Corruption inbound. They just give you an opportunity to quickly go inside here again. We're at 7? I mean, I'd rather buy time than something for 7. It's crazy. I mean, there's one for 0, and we potentially can buy the one for 10 here eventually. How much do we have? 8. Yeah, we can eventually... We should have bought that, actually. Pretty stupid. Not accounting as a soul whenever you use it. 20 max HP and 2 green cards. That seems kind of interesting. Alt orbs get bigger. Spawn another bouncing bullet, red cards. Oh, this is really good because then we can buy the fire upgrade, which even has a visualization. Okay, this is again this one. I honestly think with a bubble gun still, with this bubble thing, yeah, it's really strong. Are those mushrooms new? Because we never got those the last time we played. Yeah, bigger enemies for sure seem like they're a little bit more resilient to this gun. What in the fuck is going on? Some shit is in my fucking... No, the game is fantastic actually, it's really fun. Like, I'm pretty sure once this is in 1.0, it's gonna be one of the most fun roguelite FPS for sure. Unless you really are into traditional games, right? You only care about the traditional roguelike stuff. What do I even get up there? Oh, it's gonna be super fun. Okay, what about my tax? Is it 8? It feels like we're being scammed here, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I mean it's 8, yeah. Okay, but I mean, you know what? We have this, so let's just use this one for the mushrooms. Kind of an interesting choice to put them up there though, because I don't know how to get up there, because we don't have a double jump, right? How do you get up to these mushrooms? Oh, there's like a jumping platform right there. Oh, where was it? Somewhere. Oh. You were taking too long. I think the longer you take, the harder it gets. I mean, thanks for knocking me up, I guess. Oh, this has infinite range. I guess that's how you do it. The double soul one is amazing though. Okay, no, I don't think it's worth like 5 cards. Or maybe... Slide in the air to dive. What? Did not dive. Whoa, okay, never mind. So you have an air dash now, and then you can slide on the ground again. I thought he was gonna dive downwards or something. Oh my god. Wait, are we not supposed to touch him, or what is this? Okay, that's pretty sick. Have to get used to the speed. But do the bubbles also suck them in? What is going on? What? Yeah, sometimes on slopes they do have to change the movement there a little bit. It is a bit scuffed. There. I don't know, maybe you can suck in your own bubbles. Holy. Corruption inbound. I mean, the tax is just astronomical. Like, can I reduce the tax somehow? Jesus! I have the feeling we're gonna die here. 10 tax. That's absolutely criminal. Yeah, I'm honestly gonna say we're not gonna be running the gun against bosses though. Because you do have to shoot these, right? Otherwise, it kind of sucks ass. Falls. What an admin. I like, by the way, how ChatGTP always starts counting at 0, just like a programmer. Even if you're not talking about programming stuff, he's like, oh yeah, step 0, and you're like, yep, exactly like normal human things. Oh my god, so many of them. Nice, actually defeated him again. I think I never died to him before this stream, but we have 1 soul. KB lame boss fight? What do you mean by KB lame? I think this is one of the game devs from an icon perspective, as far as I can tell at least. Are we really just gonna go for damage like an ape? Maybe. Yeah, but do you have music in here? I mean, they have music in here, but can you buy music? Wait, I'm just destroying everything. Wait, why? Oh, it's because I have the lava around me, below me. Where do you get more songs? Just give me more songs. Check your items in the pause menu, but how about... Oh my god, inspect HP refill. Because you need because time is a factor, it actually works, I think. Passive causes enemies to fart. Okay. Maybe it does poison damage. Wait, this is the wrong gun. Okay, yeah, this gun needs an over... like, I mean, not even really, but it does make other guns seem a bit shit when you have a gun that can actually just kill everything by walking into them. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of devalues everything else. So, it's more of a, like, choose your own... You need integrity not to use this gun. Like, after this run, obviously I'm not going to be using it again, because it's obviously fucking broken. But... yeah, I do wonder... Does the tax go down when I go in here and don't buy anything? Because it's never going down. Yeah, you do suck them in. That's pretty interesting. And then the bubbles fly everywhere and... pretty sick, actually. I mean, I like the gun's idea. It's just like so much better than the other guns. Yeah, how would you even balance this gun? I have no idea. I mean, it's not even a gun, right? It's basically a win button, so you can still easily die against an enemy, but like in terms of pure... I can find the last enemy. There it is. Wait, give me... yeah. Oh yeah, you can't do that here. Now the tax went down. I don't know why. Is it because we didn't buy a lot? Is it because we spent more, get more money? I don't care. Go all in. Oh, you can just press what? Oh, that's amazing. I like this. Because I was like, I'm always buying red. It's kind of boring. How about we just go and cash out? Yeah, that sounds amazing. This gun is just so fucking stupid. It's fun for sure, but it does break the game kind of in terms of difficulty. Wait, now I can just press this button. Wait, before that I should actually heal though. I don't care, go all in. I mean, we definitely have to test this one the next time. We almost have 666 there. And then we can't buy time, so we should buy time before. But that's really cool, because it was kind of annoying to have to shoot so many times there every single time. I do appreciate that being in the game. It's so stupid. I can't. I mean, not every game has to be balanced, I guess, but it's still like, I do like it when some guns are not just like inherently better than others. Where is he? What? Oh, there must be. Okay, that was honestly kind of risky. Why did I go here and I didn't end up buying anything? Because I was scared, to be honest. Okay. I mean, we should have enough for this still. While standing still? Sounds horrible. Pull knock time 1 second, 10% reload speed. I mean, we never reload anywhere, I think. So yeah, we're gonna do this run with this gun, so we have it once, right? But we're gonna definitely not use it again. Yeah, this is basically just like to see how viable it becomes later on, because obviously early on it's completely fucking OP. Yeah, so honestly I can only see certain enemy types being an issue there, but the average 9 tags, you can see what you get too. That's such a cool idea, and I never buy time as a result of it. This is the Roomba once they get big enough to get humans inside of them. Everybody thought he's gonna be a super virus, or it's gonna just like, you know, destroy the atmosphere or something to kill us. But no, actually created massive Roombas to which to suck everybody in. This is the most inefficient but fun way to do it. I mean, it is technically not good to do this. I want to make that clear, right? Like, buying random shit like this is probably way worse than actually... Give me more bubbles. Wait, how did he even get hit? I don't even know. Maybe this thing is the craziest AoE of all time or some shit. Would be the first thing that's OP about it. Yeah. Wait, how do we even get time? Do we get more if we cash out? I wonder. It seems like maybe it does actually, because it goes to 0, right? It seems like you might actually buy one more card, or just waste your souls. One of the two. Yeah, there should be one more mushroom. Oh, it's underwater. What a cool game. I wonder if this is one of those looping games where you can go endless. Yeah, I also haven't played Crab Champions in a while, which is also a really cool roguelite for sure. It's also still in early access, so we're definitely going to be revisiting that one as well when it comes out of early access. I mean, just buying the cards, because they don't have diminishing returns. It does feel kind of stupid not to buy more damage, but... Oh. I'm a simple person. Each reload stuns nearby enemies. Fish. Yeah, of course. Hi. Oh, it's an orbital! Isaac, here we come. Or he blocks bullets and does damage or some shit. Or it just annoys you because you can't see anything. I mean... Holy... We're not even using your magnet that much, man. It doesn't feel like we need it because we suck everything in it anyway. Wait, I just took so much damage for no reason. I don't know why, because I let go of sucking, I think. Maybe we get a lot of nothing as well, which is good because that's actually item rerolls. What are you? 35. Eat me your souls. I mean, I don't have 35 souls. If I had known, I would probably have. Oh, I know this guy. Wait, how do you even damage the... Wait a second, this is not gonna work. Whoa, we're so fucked. I don't even know. How does this guy... How is he supposed to work? It seems like incredibly easy if you do it like this. And you die in a moment. Yeah, nice. I think an enemy killed me. I don't know. Wait, the last time was... Okay, now I understand how it works, but we have to be careful. There's an ad behind me. 29 minutes? I mean, 899 enemies? Let me get back up there. Okay. I want another song. I'm not gonna lie. Is there only one song that can't be real? ODDCORE, is there only one song? What a stupid Googling thing. Music system. The game includes an OC that modifies each run. What? What is that source? What are you saying? Fucking AI summary sometimes. Game allows players to import their own music and design folder to play during runs. The game OTs and modifies each run. It changes every run. I mean, it always sounds the same to me, but I mean, maybe there's some small differences. 10 tokens for odd invaders. I mean, sure, whatever. We never played this one. Oh my god, how do you play this? Oh my god, it's like oh my god, the sensitivity is... I'm playing this with my mouse, by the way, which is very interesting. Why with my mouse? I have no idea. Basically like a Cirque song all over again. Do I have to kill everything, or is it about dodging? And my weapons are kind of shit, I'm not gonna lie. How am I gonna kill everything here? What the fuck? I can't shoot fast. Wait, do I have to hold shoot, actually? how many tickets? See, this is not worth it. 10 tickets for what? Look at what we're getting. 137 tickets. This thing gives you thousands. You actually have to be good at these games. Oh, that's my maximum fire rate? Well, fuck me, I guess. Because again, the start you don't even have to move because they always go in the center. Figured out the game, guys. Just not until it spawns 100. Okay, yeah. So these should give way more rewards relative to the raccoon game. The raccoon game crushes this one. Holy low fire rate. Yeah, you can just dodge them. I don't think you take damage when you hit the bottom. Oh my god, what the fuck? We're suddenly crazy. For 1 second. This is an upgrade again? Okay, yeah, this is what makes me good. Why do I care about the smaller ones? HP. You can have only 3. Okay, this is fucking curse! My damage is so low! I'm never gonna kill this thing! No, for real though. I'm never gonna kill it. Now it's more of an evasion game than a killing game. Yeah, let's forget this one. I swear, this is 400 tokens only? Are you shitting me? Okay, we're never playing this again. 10 tokens for 400. I mean, it's actually... No, it's not good value, actually. No, it's just fucking awful. I mean, I don't have the DPS. What can I say? I mean, how? Bro! They're all on the right side for whatever reason, which is the only reason we're not dead yet, but... Even with it! Bro, the DPS is too low. That's 700 tickets. I just want to show you, right? I'm gonna put 10 tickets into this shit game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, is this an IQ test? Or, I mean, this is by far the fucking easiest, the fastest way to make money. Just like the real world. Skill, who cares? Just gamble. I mean, for real, like, there's no way. Why would you not use this one? We're gonna try every single one, at least a little bit, to see how shit they all are. And we're gonna move away from this gun. Obviously, this gun is completely fucking busted. And, yeah, it's bad against bosses, but that doesn't matter because it's amazing otherwise. Does it? Do you have, like, a description of your weapon somewhere? Or alt cluster bombs. In this one? All blow bubbles. And then the melee one seems also very interesting. I have no idea how that's supposed to work. Kinetic ball. Okay, just call kinetic ball and burst shot. Yeah, the assault rifle is missing. Collect froggy items. Clear variants. The lightning staff. The snipe. Win at the arcade. What do you mean win? What do you mean win? Oh, you win the item at the arcade. I was like, wait, there's a nail gun? Wait, there are more guns? I didn't even see those. Engineer? The nail gun seems sexy. But we're gonna go with the grenade launcher next. And maybe we're just gonna... Teddy bear? Distract enemies, then blow up. Okay, sure. Amazing. Music. Anybody? Are you music songs? Are you? What do you mean pick up? Oh, you can put it on your gun. Yo, this one looks really cute. This one also looks cute. This one looks very aggressive. Inspect. You can inspect your gun now. But the music's also the same. What do you mean dynamic AI? What the fuck are you talking about? Where's what disclaimer for gambling? Okay, this gun already seems pretty good. The fact it one-shots everything early on is very nice. Shoot a free extra soul! Oh my god, it's the best item in the game. I'm not even kidding, it might actually be the best item in the game. Basically halves the cost of healing and buying items at cards. Okay, this gun is amazing. Holy. And you know what? The custom crosshairs in this game don't suck dick. I mean, yeah, they're maybe the colors may be questionable, but I guess like, it's not pink on pink. But it's 100 times better than in Borderlands. Like, what the fuck were they doing in Borderlands, man? And the new character seems to be pretty OP because I did start a new Siren run just for fun. And she is very fucking weak compared to him. I mean, we're just gonna, honestly, like, whatever, his fucking cash out. Whoa, so bad. Just for fun, I have no idea if this is better. Probably not, because obviously you're just making it random. And now we're forced to buy this one, which is better anyway. Chance of not counting a soul whenever you use it, 20 max HP, 2 red cards. This one seems kind of like a scam, to be honest. Like 20 max HP is pretty decent, honestly, but this one might be even better. Can you see their rarity by looking at them? I mean, yeah, you can see common in the bottom right, but by looking at them, right? It's like the outline. Repressive movement speed is converted into extra damage. I mean, that sounds pretty decent. Whenever you do this, it should be amazing. Oh yeah, teddy bear. Whoa, there's no gravity here! Or what? This is like a low gravity? No, it's not actually. They don't play too much on low gravity right now. Or I sometimes just forget what the button is. I don't know why. Holy. Wait, do we also get the bonus from the double souls though? Ah, that's a really good question, because we do shoot 2 souls in one. But how does that even work with taxes? How do taxes even work? I'm just kidding. Man, there's so many good clips of kids like working for the first time, seeing their paycheck and not being aware of taxes. Yeah, that's amazing. And then we just go cash out and get a bunch of shit. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I highly recommend this game, honestly. It's like 10 bucks or something. So you're not doing anything wrong. Even in early access, this is already super fun. Yeah, it's such a simple, casual game. I mean, I can play this for thousands of hours, depending on who you are, maybe, but probably not, right? This expectation is basically still ingrained into my mind from Isaac, right? Where you can, like, spend billions of hours playing that game. Oh my god, that combo is so good, though. And I don't think this is what you should expect from Roguelites. And also, I don't need it anymore, right? Because back then, there were not that many games, and I was like, oh, I can play this game for hundreds of hours, that's amazing. And then now I'm like, I can barely play a game for 10 hours because I already have another game waiting, and I'm like... the shorter, you know, the more, like, compact the timeline, the better for me. If they can put all the fun in 10 hours, amazing, right? You can, I mean, obviously, it's still having an optional 100 hours would be nice or something, but yeah, I don't need to play a game for fucking 500 hours to feel like worth its money. So one little critique I have is that the base attack adds cooldowns on your alternative fire. So when I do this, I can't do this. I mean, maybe I can with this, but never mind. And the teddy bear, does it also... Yeah, I should definitely do this again. 1 money. Oh, that's so cool. Saves so much time. Yeah, and maybe this shows you why I dislike the other game we played recently, Metal, whatever it's called. Because this game basically has, you know, it's so well optimized in terms of gameplay flow, and the other one just wastes your time with walking around in a straight line in a boring fashion. And this is the exact opposite, right? You literally TP right into the next arena, and it's just so much better. Like, obviously, you can still have some movement between locations, but it just respects my time, right? I play this game, and literally at no point am I like, oh, it's just wasting my time. Goodbye, cruel world. We did play another game with a similar art style. What was it called? Like this, a little bit etchy game there. That also was so surprisingly good. I thought I just bought it for hentai boobs and yeah, Morbid Metal, like, exactly. Yeah. See, names and me. We played it yesterday. I don't even remember the name. Ross crit damage. I mean, it's called epic, so does that mean I need frost though? I mean, maybe we're gonna have enough. Who knows? Why are they jumping up there? What are they doing? Huh? What are they doing up there? Okay, this gun is good, for sure. Okay, we have to be careful though, because we... Oh my god, the alt is also really good. We're gonna be on full souls very soon. Maybe you get taxes if you only buy the same item? The same card? It would be a cool idea not to, like, so you can't actually spam the other ones. Okay, this combo is sick. Do enemies spawn on top of you? I don't think so, actually. I think the devs were smart enough to actually realize that that sucks dick. And they kind of didn't do that. Yeah, so as expected, it doesn't have the best single target DPS we've ever seen, but... How do you evade those sometimes? Like, they're so big. Guess you don't want to be close to him or something. I mean, Oz seems to be the highest rating for sure. Like, it's definitely very, very nice. With those souls, I think we can already go here. That is so fucking good. And now knowing it's on the right, I don't even mind that there's not a second door. Man, I see, this is why sometimes you know, like, just looking at Steam pages is not good, because I thought this was going to be a walking sim with a little bit of combat, right? Like the backdoors theme, I thought, oh, this is going to be this pseudo horror game where there's almost nothing going on, and it was exactly the type of game I was looking for. I just didn't know, right? Even watching the gameplay, right? You're like, yeah, there's combat, but I'm not quite sure how the flow of the game is. Oh my god, it's up here. Blink Junkrat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's suboptimal to just press the random button, but... Wait, this is Frost, right? Let's go, we got the ice, and now we can finally get rid of all those fucking Hispanics in my country. No, I'm just kidding. I know that we don't have Hispanics in Germany. Fucking ice. We're on thin ice now. We're on thin ice because we said that. Wait, another one of those? I mean... Sure. What does Frost do? I didn't read. It probably slows them down or something. 10% movement speed. Also, I really like that it's not a Vampire Survivor clone, because I really hate when all enemies just run at you and they never stand anywhere, and you know what I mean? Just like, it makes it so boring. Wait, can we buy two at the same time there if we hit it correctly? Are you tired? No, I just woke up, so I'm pretty okay. Why are you tired? I mean, now you're just assuming. Today I'm not tired. Oh my god, what are we? No, this is actually one where you have to fight them. Okay, so for a moment I was kind of worried. And all weapons have auto fire when you hold down the button. I know is it that hard some games? Borderlands? Is it so hard to actually auto fire your fucking guns? Like, nothing is more annoying in a video game than having to fucking spam left click with a gun. Like, I hate that so much, right? Like, I get it when it's like a competitive game. And you know, like your fire rate, like it should be limited or something. But then again, if that's your main gun in a competitive game, that's already too much for me. Then I will probably never play the game a lot, because yeah, pistol rounds is yes, right, sure. But if you had to tap fire the AK every single time, and you could never auto fire it, like no way I would ever play that shit. And seemingly they added it to Destiny, which makes it all the weirder that they didn't add it to Marathon. By the way, Marathon, is it dying? I mean, surprise, the game that doesn't give a shit about solo players is dying. Who thought it's gonna happen? Wow. And that it has no SBMM and makes only like fucking pre-made sweat lobbies. Right, I don't mind sweat lobbies, right? I want sweat lobbies, but I want to have sweats on my team as well, right? I don't want to have 3 sweats on the enemy team and only 1 casual player on my 2 casual players on my team. Yeah, so yeah, it's dying. Of course it's dying. What else would you think? Like, I'm not saying this, I love Marathon, but I hate the matchmaking so much. I mean, maybe they already changed it, I didn't check, but yeah, they did it too late, right? Like, if I didn't check, most people will never come back, right? This is just what it is, right? I will maybe come back if it's cool, because I don't care about that too much. But most casuals, once they leave a game, it's fucking cooked. They're never gonna have another look at it. No, he TP'd! This blob is so fucking weak, what the fuck? Max souls plus 3, well that is gonna make all the difference. What a cool level. It's kind of cool how all these very random looking levels, they all seem like they're from the same game. Not like they don't feel like just like assets just put in randomly, but they do have like some cohesive art style to them. Which is very, very cool. I mean, did we buy the other one? I have no idea. But what's weird is we're still dealing okay damage, even though I'm like... I mean, I guess because I'm always still buying this one. 25% ammo. I mean, this gun literally reloads after every single fucking shot. 2 red cars seems pretty awful, though, if you think about it. Then you shoot the guy on the planet. And did you notice how we don't have a 10-second loading screen in and out every time I want to go to the shop? Crazy, isn't it? Uh-oh. Bro, this gun is really nice. Telecrawl frenzy. How about you all telecrawl to my teddy? I have the feeling he's just gonna one-shot me. Do you also heal by picking up souls? Because it sure seems like it. I mean, the yellow cards technically do nothing, so we should spend them, right? I mean... Oh, you can't see them here. But I think the yellow cards actually really do nothing, so... Yeah, and by the way, you can see, right, I'm not a graphics whore. You can see the difference, right? Morbid Metal obviously is a more advanced game visually. Honestly, I like this one better visually though, because I care more about art style than technical stuff, right? For me, this is not too important. I mean, literally, this looks better to my eyes than Morbid Metal. That game just looks so generic. I mean, it doesn't look bad or anything, but I still like this one more. But at the end of the day, right, like, you can see, right, I don't give a shit about that. Like, I'm definitely a gameplay person. Like, your game can look like fucking the biggest work of art ever. If it plays like shit, it better be a walking sim. So I can just look at it. We're gonna die here? Never. Yeah, Crimson Desert is also... I mean, Crimson Desert, yeah, it definitely looks okay. But honestly, I don't even think Crimson Desert looks that good. It looks good technically. Like from a, you know, like the engine being custom, everything is pretty cool. But I don't really think Crimson Desert is an artistically pretty game, right? It looks almost the same in every scenario. The variety, if you compare it, for example, to a Ghost of Tsushima or something visually, there's just almost no artistic endeavor. It's basically just like make it look quite realistic and good, but never care about the artistic execution, right? Just like the game itself, right? It's just literally all that has to do with like a bit more nuanced shit. Oh my god, we heal so much. They don't seem to care, so... yeah, we can move on. Oh, he's gonna shoot the teddy. Oh, that's cool actually. I didn't even know the bosses were able to... Are we gonna die because I can't shoot these things? I mean, these give souls when you kill them, but since everything's on a timer, it doesn't seem like it's that interesting. Jeez. Okay, maybe not the gun against this boss. Yeah, it kind of, there's a theme here where when guns are pretty good against mobs, they sometimes suck against bosses. It's also my bad for not shooting. That is actually pretty good against him. I just have to pay attention. So the game also does this mistake, which it doesn't matter too much here, I guess, but it does the mistake of looking upwards with the stuff on the ground, and you can't literally not evade the enemies, but they don't seem to actually hit you when you walk. So all orbs create black holes on impact. On this gun? No. Wait, on which gun? On this one? Ah, shit, this gun. Yeah, from my perspective, this is always like a mistake. Especially like it's more noticeable in games like Remnant 2. As soon as you look like this, you can't see ground targeting stuff, right? And yeah, in this case, it's just the ads, which you can literally not see while you're walking around. Okay, we should use this one, because I think they literally do nothing. Yeah, just get 2 items here. 10% chance to spawn an extra bullet on primary fire. Spawn a piercing bullet, but these are bad because they're percentage-based things. This one's uncommon, I guess. We don't shoot fast, right? So it's probably not that good. Unless it's like literally 2 grenades, which I don't think it is. It's actually just a bullet as far as I'm aware. Maybe it's not actually. Maybe it does nothing. Yeah, maybe it's just nothing. Oh, okay, it's 2. Never mind, then it's good. Wait, is the interaction range of this one shorter than the red one? 2 blue cards, 15% gadget range. Stun time. But we don't stun, do we? Yeah, the double shot is good. I thought it was just a generic shot, but I think that's the basketball. I wish the black hole was for this gun. Oh, it's so good, actually. Oh no, we got an upgrade and I didn't pick it up, I think. Fuck! I don't know. Should Should they just bring it to the next level or something? Because why would you ever want to miss an upgrade? Right? I don't see a world in which I want to miss an upgrade. Okay, this combo is so good. the teddy bear and the... Okay, they can go underground, huh? Forgot to do this. Well, whatever. Holy upgrade. Oh wait, no, there was no... No, the sound is just that you're done. Okay, never mind. We didn't miss anything. And the guns feel so good in this game. Like, it's really, maybe if you watch, you're not sure if the game feels good. It feels amazing. It's so responsive, so clean, just like... Just so good. Doesn't he drop an item? Do I like the Dusk OST? Yeah, Dusk was super fun, yeah. It's definitely a super fun game. I actually like these boomer shooters a lot, even if they're not roguelites. Yeah, so Dusk definitely was a very enjoyable experience. It also had a definitely good soundtrack. Yeah, this is, I mean, still my biggest criticism is that the music's always the same kind of, like, right? I have no idea if I'm, like, missing something, but they didn't make it loud enough for me to be annoyed by it. It's basically minimalistic enough, but also at the same time, I'd rather have some bops instead of music that just ignores that it exists. Oh shit, we have to kill this guy, huh? No, he's cheating or not. I mean, these are literally zero value until you convert them, so you should always go for one of them. I mean, lifesteal just sounds amazing. Each reload, but is this a reload? Oh no, there is an actual reload. Oh, never mind, there's an actual reload. Whoa, whoops. I'm stupid, I didn't even pay attention. Oh, whatever, now we know. Okay, 25% damage just seems like pretty nice. Does the teddy bear aggro enemies after they spawn? I don't think so. I mean, the lifesteal was obviously very interesting. Did we pick it? Or did we pick instead? Wait, can you rocket jump? I mean, hard to tell because I think you can though. Maybe. I don't know. But it's not a rocket, so it doesn't really work like that. But when you shoot an enemy, maybe. 38, so we should be careful that we actually go there quickly. So the one thing that I think is underutilized for now is the time mechanic, which is not bad because it means it doesn't affect you negatively, but I think they could do more with time. Like, I think time is definitely an update. I mean, the way they maybe might approach this is they might add it later or something, because I definitely feel like there's a lot of potential to use the time in more gameplay relevant ways. Yeah, but I'm not saying you should be like, oh, you can barely make it or something, but you should definitely have modes where like time affects abilities, right? You are incentivized to cut it close, and you know, just like stuff like that. The teddy bear is fucking owning. I think you have iframes doing this. Kind of makes sense because you're literally touching the enemies. And I wonder if they should also try to go for some vertical levels where wall jump and stuff like that is kind of more relevant. Because right now it does feel like wall jumping is more of a, yeah, you have it, right? You can do this. Oh, there's a portal that brings you from here to here. Right, you can wall jump, but it doesn't feel like it's... What the fuck is that? Who is locking me in? Who the fuck does that? Are the small guys? Maybe these guys here? What do these guys do? Very nice. Whoops, didn't want to press that one. It doesn't one-shot them though, the teddy bear, which is good because obviously it's already strong enough even if it doesn't kill them. Okay, the nearby stun seems kind of mid. Okay, and by the way, this is going to be a shorter stream because I'm going to take a break and then I'm going to prepare the next game. And the idea is basically to play a little bit of this, and I mean, how long have we been playing for so I can give a realistic estimation. Yeah, we're going to probably call it after this run. Even though I'm having a lot of fun, right? I could play this probably for many more hours, but just for stream sake's variety, we're going to move on to Distortion 2's favorite game. And now you're like, oh, we're playing Dark Souls 1. No, we're not. Because that's not his favorite game. Alt Orb gets bigger. I mean, I think it's the other gun. I'm just trying to visual. Yeah, this is visually the other gun. Dum dum dum. Bit late for this one. Enemies killed by a crit heal more. Oh wait, that's how we heal? Yeah, you can keep guessing. I don't think you're gonna guess it, to be honest. It's not a game you would know if you didn't hear him say it. Yeah, so it would be pretty hard to actually guess it without having heard him say it. He said it multiple times, right? It's not like a one-time thing he said. He does keep repeating it every now and then. So he definitely seems to commit to this being his favorite game, which is good, right? I mean, like, you don't have to change it every then. And he actually never speedran it because he wanted nobody to be spoiled. Even though he likes the game a lot, he was like, I don't want to spoil people the game, so I'm not going to speedrun it. This is dope, right? Like, why not do that if you can do it? Should have done that later. But how do you avoid dying here? Because we're gonna die to random fucking enemies popping up in my ass. I guess we reset them like this. Use a little bit of heal. Cash out. Go out and win. And then we pray that we just don't get one shot by random. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, this is cancer. Okay, this is kind of cancer. Because you have to defeat the beams, but you also have to avoid the enemies. This guy is kind of cancer, but we were really fast actually. We were like 7 minutes faster because I probably didn't just talk random shit. I mean, I did, but 58 tokens. I mean, we can win. Huh? You have to press it when it's in the middle? Oh, there is instant. Okay, that's not that easy. Oh, it was so fast. Holy. Oh, is it different speed? Is it differently? Okay, like visually? Jesus. My god. Okay, this is also an easy way to lose a lot of tokens, huh? Unless you're amazing at this game. Okay, I'm fucking ass at that. The raccoon game is so much better. Like I think even if you have a high success rate, I think this might be worse. I mean, raccoon like the coin pusher game. Okay, we don't have tokens anymore. Oh, that was a waste of tokens. Hi, what are you doing here? The mouse. Prizes. What do we want? The beach ball. We already have the dinosaur. I have no idea where he is though. My nephew would love it. He really likes dinosaurs. It's his favorite thing ever. And this is a real animal too. It's not even a fantasy animal, not a unicorn or something. Yeah, unicorns fucking suck. They're not real. No, they don't. Push gadget. I mean, I like the gadgets we have right now. This weapon also was super fun to use. But there's still so many more. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to do this for many hours. I could literally go for at least another three hours without getting bored, without even a single break. But as things stand, I think I want more even as music. Oh, that's a penguin. We also bought this one. Pretty chill. Yeah, but you know, obviously highly recommended, like a fantastic game. There's, you know, literally nothing I can say that, you know, like it's just that good, honestly. Like, there's almost nothing I would change. Like it's really, really good. Sold out? I mean, now we have everything. Nice. Yeah, more songs. Yeah, more songs. Obviously, that's the number one. We don't have any memories. Nice. So yeah, if I have anything to I want is one more song at least. I mean, hopefully more like 5 or so, or more. But yeah, right now like music is definitely the weakest part of the game. But you can have your own custom music. So you can literally go. I mean, you can always have your custom music. Actually, by just, you know, like listening to it while playing the game. But then I guess it's like less dynamic, right? So you can have like like this, right? You go close and far away, then this would be your music basically, just by here going to this folder and just copy and paste in your MP3. Unfortunately, no Spotify integration, but this seems to be impossible. But then again, the integration in this game is not as important as, for example, in Robo Beat, where obviously the rhythm aspect makes it integral that it's actually running in the game. So yeah, at the end of the day, right, this is the number one thing, but it's early access, so I'm pretty sure someone will alter or enhance or add additional music. Or there already is and we just didn't find a way to unlock it yet. Yeah, so maybe I'm just like missing it right now, but... Oh, there's the dino. He's so big, but you can barely see that he's green because he's up there. Yeah, obviously fantastic game, right? Super cool, highly recommended. It's only, I think, $10 if I'm not misremembering. They intend to raise the price along with development, which is fair, because I think it's, once it's like at a, you know, like, I don't know how much they're gonna add, but definitely having like a discount for your early adopters is always nice. So at the end of the day, $10, right? I guess completely worth it in my opinion. Yeah, obviously you can buy fucking AAA games for $10 as well when they're on sale. And that's not what I'm saying. Like for a new game, that's basically, it's a very, very fair price. Right? I would definitely, irrespective of the money, recommend it, but also an aspect of the price. I think the price is right for this one. What genre is it? I actually have no idea. I really don't know. I think maybe puzzle game. How often do you have to clean your desk and mouse pad? So, I usually don't clean it that often in terms of like water cleaning, because you know, I'm a very sanitary guy. I usually wash my hands a lot and my arm even in the morning when it's sweaty or something overnight. So I'm a bit like I'm very, very you know, like clean basically. So I don't, you know, have a lot of greasy hands and stuff like that. So it's very relatively mild build up, but I wipe it multiple times a day. Right, like I literally will use a microfiber cloth to remove dust and stuff like that, and you know, like skin shedded skin, which you always do, where you always have cells which are dead and you put them everywhere basically. And that's basically what I remove. You know, like I remove every couple now and then. Probably depends, right? Like especially when I took a break and didn't play, or just like, yeah, it's just like when I feel like it's time, right? So multiple times a day for sure. And I also use to prevent dust buildup during for both the microphone and the mouse and keyboard. I do have a dust cover that I put overnight, because that's basically 8 hours plus of less dust buildup every single day, right? Like especially on the keyboard, where it's pretty hard to actually clean without maybe putting it into like a switch or something, right? Like even if you are very careful, you might still like put dust somewhere you don't want. So I try to minimize the dust buildup. My monitor, I clean whenever I see like a speck on it, to be honest. Like when I see a speck, I try to remove it that's actively annoying me, but usually the dust maybe every 1 or 2 weeks before major games that I think are graphically interesting and I want to be immersed and not like taken out by the screen or something. So yeah, also pretty often. TV a little bit less because it's bigger and there's less direct, you know, like spit maybe coming to close to it, because I'm, you know, my monitor is pretty close when I speak. Obviously every now and then I do quote unquote spit on it. But my TV, right, is pretty far away, and you can also not see the dust that well at that distance. Yeah. And for cleaning, obviously, very simple. I mean, I don't use any solutions for the keyboard and mouse because my hands are, you know, like I said, not greasy or anything. But for the monitor, really important, don't use any products. Just use distilled water. Why distill? Because it doesn't have any like, you know, like crystals in it, which can like scratch the display. So you don't want to have like normal tap water or something. That's not good. And also doesn't leave stains. So yeah, distilled water. No, maybe if it's like there's an extreme case, you could use a little bit of very, very light soap or something, or very, very minor percentage stuff, like very diluted. But you should usually never use that if optimal, so to probably don't get grease or something on it. It's not a smartphone, because it does damage the coating, right? Like there's like a anti-dust buildup coating and stuff like that. And every time you use like something aggressive, it's not that great. And water itself, by the way, is also pretty aggressive, but they're designed around this, right? Like water is not the most chill thing anyway. A lot of people think, oh, you just use water, but water is already a very good solvent, right? So it's a good cleaning tool. Yeah, water is not as, you know, mild as you think. It's just mild relative to what we use otherwise. Yeah, that's a little bit of cleaning stuff, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna take a break. Get ready, and obviously, again, ODDCORE, fantastic, thumbs up devs here. We're not haters, right? I'm a realistic person. When I see a great game, I call it a great game. When I see a game that's badly designed, I call it a badly designed game. Can still be fun, right? Obviously, but sometimes the design obviously minimizes the fun for me. And I'm, you know, I just notice, and it's for me really hard to just like see bad game design in grand scale, like for example, Crimson Desert, and be like, this is fine, right? There are a lot of good things in Crimson Desert for sure, but they're all done in a bad way. And it's really hard for me to you know, like be, oh, that's fine, right? Because at some point I'm just like, I'm wasting my time. And yeah, Crimson Desert with the pacing, right? I'm a pacing guy. Everything that wastes my time in a video game, I rate very negatively. As soon as there's unnecessary walking to an excessive extent, right? This is an instant big minus, right? That's why it's really important for me that games are paced pretty tightly, because time is a premium. Time is the real value, and if I'm not having fun while I'm doing nothing in the game, it's literally wasting time. Even if I'm neutral about it, it's still wasting my time. So yeah. At the end of the day, we're gonna say at the end of the day 10 times more. No, but I'm gonna call it now, and the break will be probably like, yeah, I would guess like 30 minutes max, because I literally just wanna get the description and stuff ready for the next game, and then we're gonna start up. So already downloaded. Just need to set it up quickly. Yeah, so 30 minutes is pretty realistic. Yeah. So I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. Thanks for watching, and enjoy whatever games you're playing. Bye-bye.